Okay, count three and pray, and here we go. Hopefully this is going to be a better evening than what we saw last night, because that was a complete and total problem. As we saw, again, the potential for a decent amount of, what happened last night when we have disconnection in the microphone cables, and because of the fact that things were not updated properly, well, things kind of went a little sideways. Fortunately for tonight, we seem to be doing okay, but let me just double check that we are getting what we need. Okay, so we do have audio. That's good. Wasn't expecting that. Again, a little cynical after last night's bit of a foul up taking place. So this is Weather Overtime, and we do have audio, so that's good news. This is our exclusive look into the forecast, to where if you have questions about things, we'd love to be able to answer them. If we can't, we'll make certain that we send you someplace where you can get more information. Coming up in just a bit, we'll take a look at the forecast. We'll have more details as to what's going on toward about the end of the week. Possibilities of some severe weather, but as of right now, doesn't look like a huge potential. Again, that coming up in just a little bit. But for right now, very mild day once again. High temperatures back in the mid-80s, 3 degrees shy of a record high temperature. 62 the low, about 31 degrees away from a record low temperature, and nowhere close to anything involving frost. We're now behind for an 1.2 for the month and an 1.7 plus for the entire year, so we could definitely use a little bit more rain out there to help things out. Love the pictures everybody's been sending in, no question about that, and thanks to everybody who's been sending us some marvelous pictures. But looking at this, my eyes instantly started itching and my nose started running. Nice view of, I believe, a dogwood tree. There was one merit badge I did not get in Boy Scouts, and botany was that merit badge. Thank you very much, News 12 viewer Jacqueline Ramsey, for a beautiful view of a tree already bloomed. Looks like snow fell. Beautiful view there with some gray skies in the background. That's our Langley Roofing weather picture of the day. Thank you very much again, Ms. Jacqueline, for sending that in. If you've got pictures, again, we would love to see them, no matter what they are, as long as they're weather related. Go ahead and send them in to us. Again, pictures at wdef.com, the email address. You can send them to our Facebook, X, or Instagram page. Again, on the comments section, give us an idea as to what you were looking at, location, things like that. Or you can go to our news section of our website, wdef.com/photos, if you'd like to see what other people have been sending in, and you can submit your picture online. So a good opportunity to see a little bit more as to what's going on there. Going to be the good possibility of some showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. So if you have plans for outdoors, rain in the morning, thunderstorm chances toward the afternoon, and a little breezy, but not by too much. Temperatures will be on the toasty side once again, back in the mid to upper 70s to about the lower 80s. So we're looking at a very warm couple of days coming through. Tomorrow with rain in the morning and then thunderstorms in the afternoon. Not the best place to be when you're out and about on the golf course holding a large metal rod and with lightning anywhere around. Remember that lightning can strike 30 miles away from its parent thunderstorm. So if there's any sign of lightning, if you can hear thunder or you can see lightning, you're within range of getting struck. So off the golf course and into the clubhouse, it's someplace sturdy. Golf cart, those little pagoda places that they have out there, the little sort of picnic areas with a roof, that's not going to cut it. Back indoors again into a sturdy building, that's going to be your best bet. Temperatures, other conditions, otherwise very nice. But again, with that chance of showers and thunderstorms out there, I'm thinking that's going to be the best opportunity to get somewhere to where it's safe, with the potential of more of that going on. Things are quiet for right now. Let's take a look outside and see what's happening, because Sylvester the Spider's back on the Island Cove Marina and Resort camera. So thank you very much, Sylvester, for keeping the situation out there relatively bug-free. Around the area of 2475, traffic heavy for this time of the night, but moving along pretty nicely at this time, so not seeing a problem again for right now. Patriot Concrete camera into and around the area of News 12 along Broad Street, Lookout Mountain, Ruby Falls up at the area close to, again, the area of downtown Chattanooga. Beautiful conditions again for right now. Let's see how traffic is doing. It was pretty backed up earlier at Lee Point. 153 and 64 traffic is moving along quite nicely at this time. Downtown, Sylvester's downtown cousin hanging out and taking care of a few spiders there on the Bailey's heating and air camera. And let's check out the Chattanooga Theater Center and see what's going on. Looking around the area of Coolidge Park, lots of folks out and about tonight. Very quiet, no baseball taking place. The Lookouts are in Biloxi, if I'm not mistaken, so hopefully they're doing better tonight than they were last week as they started the season off. Temperatures just below 80 degrees at the airport, and those southerly winds keeping the temperatures up by just a little bit out there. So it's a beautiful evening, a little bit on the dry and dusty side. We do have, again, fires popping up according to the visible infrared interferometry radiometer suite. We do see, again, the red dots indicate where we're picking up the fires, and a decent plume of smoke being pushed northward out of Murray County, Georgia, into McMinn, Bradley, and Polk counties in Tennessee. And that's the reason, partly that, and also because of the fact that we have a pretty stagnant atmosphere. That area right there is seeing moderately unhealthy conditions. We do not have anything in any advisories taking place. Also, way down into northeastern and east central Alabama, that is where we're picking up the best potential of anything involving smoke stacking up, and that's what we're breathing in at this time. If there are any warnings issued, we will let you know about that coming up a little bit later on, especially into tomorrow. Temperatures right before the top of the hour back in the mid to lower 70s. Few upper 70s up around Mont Eagle, mid 70s otherwise across much of the area, and otherwise looking very stable on the numbers across much of the region. So we're just not picking up too much in the way of problems out there for now. We will see, again, the potential of some more issues coming up a little bit later on. That is something, again, we'll bring you updates on coming up here in just a little while. Let's go ahead and switch over. Well, let's see how our feathered friends are doing at the aquarium. Should be pretty quiet at this time with not much going on. The big pile of rocks that was in the penguin rock cam area, showing again the nests have been completed as it is nesting season for the penguins there. And otherwise looking very quiet, a little bit on the chilly side. Very good place to be at the Tennessee Aquarium on a very hot summer day to wander around where the penguins have at least got it on the cool side there. Rest of the evening and into tonight, we do have, again, the potential for some more warm air. This warm front sitting north of us, the air is making its way, pushing that warm front back to the north, and that is going to give us some of the fuel we need for showers and thunderstorms. We see not too much going on here just yet, but we are looking off toward the west, and that is where our next storm system is sitting. This one looks an awful lot like the last storm system we just had. A lot of moisture being pulled up from the Gulf, cold front and dry line trailing back to the west, and some showers and thunderstorms here over the mid-south, but also seeing a lot more activity well back to our north. Some tornadic weather over parts of central and eastern Nebraska earlier on, but otherwise not really seeing too much of any major concerns here, and decently quiet for now. But this storm system will be number one. Number two develops back toward the west, and that heads our way towards the end of the week. So we see, again, the potential for some pretty good conditions out there for some chances of showers and thunderstorms. I'm just not seeing a lot. Rain chances will begin tomorrow morning, and then we see, again, the potential of more widespread showers, maybe mixed in with some thunderstorms by tomorrow afternoon. It looks like the heaviest potential for any rain will be coming up late tomorrow night by about News 12 at 11, right as that front is moving on through. The best potential for severe weather will be well to our north and east. As we go into Thursday, we catch a bit of a gap, but otherwise not seeing a lot for Thursday. Thursday afternoon, some activity possible back to our west. And then Thursday night into Friday, we see more potential showers and some thunderstorms coming up. That is that next system coming on through. That gives the potential of some more problems. Some showers and maybe some thunderstorms stick around for Friday afternoon and evening. And then as we go into Saturday, we kind of catch a bit of a break, but we will see a return to more showers and thunderstorms coming up late Saturday, it looks like, into early Sunday. That is going to be where we need to watch for the potential of a return to maybe some more scattered showers and thunderstorms out there. That could be a bit of a problem. Now, for severe weather purposes, nothing showing up for the time being. We do have the possibility of some storms taking place into and around late tonight into very early on Thursday. That could be a bit of an issue. But for Tuesday, again, well to our north and east, that's going to be the main thing for now. As we look ahead toward Wednesday, again, this forecast is several hours old. The main threat is going to be well up here toward the Great Lakes. So Detroit, Toledo, Fort Wayne, Cleveland, Columbus, that'll be the main possibility of a slight risk of severe weather. The scale for severe weather up here, bright green is just thunderstorms, no severe weather. Dark green, a marginal, the lowest of the scale of severe weather, and that encompasses all the News 12 viewing area, but it doesn't look like a huge threat. Now that threat, that's number one. That moves out and enables storm system number 2 to come in late Thursday into early Friday. That is where we also see the possibility of a marginal threat of severe weather, and that is where we may see, again, the potential for some problems out there. What exactly are we looking at for right now, at least from round 1? The good news is it doesn't appear to be all that problematic. We do have, again, a marginal threat, top bar. Again, we have a possibility, the highest threat is of damaging winds. Tornadoes, we don't see a lot of that. It's a lower chance. It's pretty much non-existent for our area. The atmosphere is not set up for that spin, that change in levels and wind speeds, that wind shear in the atmosphere. The other threat we face is from possibility of large hail, and that is where we could see a problem. Flash flooding, likewise with tornadoes, there's really just not that much expected at this time. So yes, there is the potential of some severe weather. No, it is not a major threat at this point. So that is very good news for tonight into tomorrow. Not that much going on, but for Wednesday evening into Thursday morning, that is where we could see, again, the potential of some problems out there. So we'll be watching that with a lot of interest to see what's going on. Chattanooga Zoo Cam looking off toward the east-northeast and seeing, again, a decent amount of clouds out there. Not too much to show in the way of problems, again, for tonight. For tomorrow, showers beginning in the morning, thunderstorms possible, highs in the mid to upper 70s. Sunshine as we clear out on Thursday, and highs in the upper 80s. That marginal threat is for late Thursday into early Friday, and then we see again the possibility of showers and thunderstorms from Friday into the weekend. Nicer temperatures, upper 60s to lower 70s, and then also we see right in time for the weekend to end. Amazing timing on that, but there we go. We see that shower and thunderstorm chances leave the area. Decently cool with temperatures in the high 40s, and then also some decently quiet weather for the beginning. Matter of fact, most of next week, as we go into the second to last week for April, things are looking very nice. No problem at all, dry. The best chances of rain coming up Wednesday, Friday through Sunday, and that again is going to be our best opportunity for getting some more rain. That at least will hopefully settle the dust and do a very good job of getting rid of some of the allergies that I've got, and hopefully you're not experiencing what I'm experiencing, because there's a decent amount of pollen out there, and that's causing a lot of problems where my schnoz is considered out there. All right, want to switch over for just a moment. Again, thanks to everybody for joining us for Weather Overtime on Twitch and YouTube. This is going to be coming up again next week, Sunday into Monday. The Lyrid meteor shower, that's the next big thing, astronomically speaking. This will be coming up next week, Sunday into Monday. The Lyrids are one of the better meteor showers of the year, but they are not one of the more huge potential for meteor storms. Plus, add to that the trails that they leave across the sky, the Lyrids are decently short as opposed to things like the Perseid meteor shower or the Geminid meteor showers. Those can produce some pretty long trains as those meteors burn through the atmosphere. These will be decently short, which means, number one, they're going to be decently hard to spot. Number two, there's not that many of them. There'll be about maybe one every 3 minutes for about 20 per hour, give or take. So this is not a huge amount of meteors. And problem number three is this, to where we have the full moon rising right about the time everything's getting going from the 21st into the 22nd. The moon's going to be 96% full. That amount of light out there means if you're around city lights, you may see next to nothing. So it would be really nice to get away from city lights, someplace where you can see a little bit better. Dark skies are going to be your best bet, so please make certain that you're someplace where you can see things just to be on the safe side out there. All right, let me switch over here real quick. Didn't realize I had so many windows open. Hang on for 1 second. All right. Where did I go? Should have had this more organized. I apologize about that. Okay. For tonight, talking about atmospheric chemistry, our friend in roofing, weather/science poll question of the day: which type of air pollution using satellites is most difficult to measure from space? Nitrogen dioxide, which is used in things like fertilizer for farming; volatile organic compounds, which are created in the production of things like turpentine, paint, makeup, things like that, that can cause a lot of pollution down toward the ground; sulfur dioxide, the burning of diesel fuel or coal; and ground level ozone, created when sunlight mixes in with some of that toxic stew in our environment. 58% of you said ozone. The correct one was actually volatile organic compounds, which took 14% of the vote. Our next poll goes up at midnight, and if you'd like to know more about that, all you have to do is use the QR code on your screen or go to our website, wdef.com/weather, for more on that. Would like to also call to your attention to a couple of things going on. Number one is SciStarter.org. This is a great place to learn about science, about what you can do. You don't have to have a degree to participate in these studies, and they're aiming for 1 million acts of science in the next few days. There's only 14 days left in this challenge. What does this mean? It means that there are places out there, whether you're near the ocean, whether you're here in the Tennessee River Valley, wherever you are, there are projects around the world that you can participate in, whether it's counting meteors or counting butterflies or distinguishing what type of precipitation is falling. There's tons of activities that you can get involved in, and this is one of the best places to learn more about that. Again, that's SciStarter.org to find out more about how you can get involved in part of a science project just as a data collector. Again, you don't need to be a research participant with 3 PhDs. You can just help out with a pencil, a pen, and a pad of paper, or a tablet, or a computer, or a smartphone. There's a lot of things you can do, so please check out SciStarter.org for more. We had a group of guests on tonight from the Humane Educational Society. This is a great opportunity to help the Humane Educational Society of Chattanooga, or at HESCHATT.org. Their Love Me Tender Faux Fur Fest 24 is coming up next weekend, the 27th, 6 to 10 p.m. at the Signal in downtown Chattanooga. It's a benefit, again, for the Chattanooga Humane Educational Society and the 3,000 plus animals that are served there every single year. So if you'd like to get tickets, if you'd like to sponsor, if you'd like to become a sponsor, help out, or if you'd just like to learn more about what's going on or to find out more details about what HES Chat does, again, please go to their website at HESCHATT.org. Great opportunity, again, to learn more about what they do and how they can help those animals that need your help and can help out on stuff like that. So please consider that if you can do so in the course of the next couple of days before they run out of tickets, and hopefully they will get sold out, and we'll see again what happens there. So a good opportunity for you to help those less fortunate, those with 4 legs instead of 2 could use your help on that. So please reach out to them and see what you can do to help out on that. I think that's going to do it for tonight. Again, we got decently quiet conditions across much of the area. We're just not seeing much of anything out there in the way of problems for now. We might be looking at some more potential activity again tomorrow and toward the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll keep you updated on that. Chip Chapin will have more on your forecast coming up bright and early tomorrow morning. That's Wednesday morning at 5 a.m. Todd Heislip will be here with you for portions of the rest of the week and into the weekend, and I'll be back again with you coming up next Monday, so stay tuned for more there. So live and direct from downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee, United States, planet Earth, I'm Chief Meteorologist Austin Onek on our exclusive video weather blog, Weather Overtime. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again coming up. And if you'd like more information about everything, head to our website, bottom of the page, wdef.com/weather.